exit row today. Then the front area around your seat must be completely clear for takeoff. Once your handbag is safely stowed, please do make yourselves comfortable and keep that multiple electronic devices may be used during the flight as long as they're in flight safe mode. You may use handheld electronic devices such as mobile phones, tablets and e-readers during takeoff and landing. You may also use personal headphones at these times. Large devices including laptops must now be switched off and stowed away safely. If you do have any further questions, please do ask a member of your cabin crew. Thank you.
Morning for Barcelona. I sailed on behalf of the entire crew, consisting of myself, Senior First Officer Louise Faber, and 4 cabin crew looking after you today, led by Cabin Services Manager Natalie Fleming. Between us all, we'll take you to Barcelona in approximately 1 hour and 45 minutes flying time once we leave the ground, and we will do that as safely as we possibly can. The one thing that I ask of you to help us in that respect, please, is to take note of where the seatbelt signs are located in the panels above your head. Probably be able to switch them off throughout a fair amount of the flight and maybe to move around the cabin when we can. But whenever they are switched on, as they are now, that's an indication that we need you to be in your seat with your lap strap securely fastened, thank you. Which of course is where we would like you to be now. Thank you for boarding the aircraft promptly. We're still nearly 10 minutes ahead of our scheduled departure time, but it does look as though everything we need is here. Most importantly, yourselves and your luggage has already been stowed, and we're just looking at the ground crew setting up what's required around the aircraft. So in a few minutes we should be ready to start. So we shall try and get away early if possible, at the very least on schedule, and that should get us into Barcelona also on or perhaps slightly ahead of schedule. More of that later. I'll keep you up to date with our progress, but in the meantime I'll leave you in the care of Natalie and her team. Thank you. Radios that we use on the aircraft to communicate with air traffic control don't seem to be working this morning. That was not apparent until as we were trying to talk to air traffic control to get our pushback this morning. We have an engineer on our way to us right now. They are based very close by, so he'll be here very soon. To be honest with you, I don't know how long it might take him to fix the problem until he's here and has a chance to look at it, do a bit of troubleshooting. It's hard to predict how long things might take. But I do promise to keep you up to date with what is going on. I do know that it won't take him very long to get here because they're based. He's had a look at the problem, he's managed to identify the problem, and we do have a workaround, a solution for it. It'll just take him a few minutes to enact that, to be honest with you, and then of course they'll be back to the process of closing the doors and getting the aircraft ready for departure. But overall, in another 10 or 15 minutes we should be able to get underway today, if not a little earlier. Obviously we will do everything we can to get you down to Barcelona as close to schedule as we can. Probably going to be a few minutes behind schedule by the time we get there, but we will of course take you there as safely as we possibly can. Thanks for your patience.
Or place into a pocket. Larger devices including laptops must now be switched off and stowed away safely. Finally, please ensure your window blind.
We'll now demonstrate the safety features on this aircraft. Please pay attention, as these may differ from an aircraft that you've flown on before.
The name's G. Chapati G.
Hand baggage should not block the aisle.
See, there we go. That's more your level. Well done. Thank you, darling. Cappuccino, you have 4 sugars?
Actually, I've come to read for the audition.
The tea lady wants to audition.
Notice that we haven't moved away from the parking position just yet. There is a problem with the little tractor that pushes us away from the parking spot. The one we've got attached to us doesn't seem to want to play ball right now. We're waiting for assistance to come and fix that problem for us. Clearly there's plenty of pushback tractors around the airport, and there's plenty of tractor engineers about, so it's not an insurmountable problem. But I do apologise for the fact it's going to hold us up for a little bit more. Once we do get moving, it's not very far to taxi to the runway, and we will of course get you to Barcelona as soon as we can.
Fasten your seatbelts in preparation for takeoff. Any smaller bags must be placed under the seat in front of you.
Cabin crew, please now take your seats for departure. Thank you. Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Natalie Fleming and I'm your customer service manager on board this service for Barcelona.
lockers leaving the floor area around your seat completely clear. Please check that your table is folded. Safe to leave your seat. Please take care when opening the overhead lockers. As items may have moved, opposite British Airways and the One World Alliance would like to welcome